The SteelMaster of Indwallin. Book 2 of the Gods Within. Written by J.L. Doty. Also narrated by J.L. Doty. Epigraph. Can one ever rule both the steel within and the shadows without? Prologue. The Tenets of Steel. Beware the power of the self-forged blade, for the heart of the steel is ice, the soul of the steel is fire, and the child of the steel is blood. Only the master knows the steel as the steel was meant to be known. Only the master shapes the steel as the steel was meant to be shaped. Only the master rules the steel as the steel was meant to be ruled. But the heart of the master is the steel, for the steel was ever meant to rule. The strength of the steel is the master. The power of the steel is the master. The glory of the steel is the master. But always the life of the master is the steel. Beware the power of the self-forged blade. Chapter 1. An Inappropriate Rival. Morgin looked at his reflection in the mirror and nodded with satisfaction. It had taken some doing, and of course careful planning, but he'd managed to alter the outfit Olivia had chosen for him into something more to his liking. He'd cut away the white lace at the cuffs, replaced the bright red vest with a soft brown leather one, then discarded the skin-tight red pants in favor of a pair of well-made, loose-fitting tan breeches. He'd kept the knee-high black boots, and as a concession to Olivia, he'd decided not to discard the bright red coat. He completely ignored the pretty little blade she wanted him to wear, and instead buckled on his own sword. As another concession, he'd polished and cleaned both the sword and the sheath, though try as he might, the old steel refused to shine. He looked in the mirror and decided that while he was not up on the latest fashions, he was at least dressed well, and in good taste. Avis would be a little upset at his modifications, and Olivia would be downright furious, but she wouldn't know about it until they stood face to face in public, and then it would be too late for her to demand a change. At a discreet knock on the door, Morgin called out, "Enter." The door swung open, and Avis stepped into the room. He stopped beside Morgin, and looking at them both in the mirror, Morgin noticed he...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?